Hi, this is Kazuyo. In this lesson, I'll guide you through drafting the Canteen Crossbody Bag pattern using CLO3D. This is a canteen bag construction where the gusset goes all around the body piece. In this type of design, you always start by drawing the body shape first. For example, a circle or a square. Then you create the gusset pattern so that its outline length exactly matches the body perimeter, allowing it to wrap around smoothly. We'll start by creating a foundation pattern often called a thrower, block, or blueprint, which act as your master template. Then we'll build and refine the basic shapes step by step based on actual product dimensions. You learn essential techniques to ensure accuracy in size, proportion, and detail, helping you create clean, professional virtual handbag patterns. For more detail on the tools and functions used in this lesson, please refer to the textbook Master Guide to Pattern Draft Tool and Functions. It provides a complete overview of all 2D window tools, features, and settings in CLO3D, especially focused on creating virtual handbag patterns. Let's import the dimensions and design image into the 2D window. First, draw a square pattern in the 2D window. Then, in the Object Browser, select the fabric and click on the Texture File box. This will open a file browser window. Choose the JPEG file on your design concept drawing and apply it as a texture to the square pattern you created. When creating your design image, first establish the overall height and width of the bag based on your design concept. You also need to determine the handle drop length and decide on the position of the handle tabs on the bag body. Be sure to leave at least 60 mm of space between the handles, so our wrist can pass through comfortably. To proceed with accurate virtual pattern making, it is essential to prepare visual references. You must have both a front view and a side view of the bag, either as hand-drawn sketches or reference images. Make sure to finalize the bag overall size before starting the pattern. Changing basic dimension midway through the process often leads to mistakes. So, confirming all key measurements at the beginning is crucial for a smooth and accurate workflow. Next step, foundation pattern creation. In the 2D window, start drafting your pattern by drawing a rectangle that defines the working area. Inside this rectangle, draw an ellipse that measures 180 mm along the inner line. This will form the main body shape. Then, vertically bisect the ellipse by drawing a line through the center to establish the diameter line. This helps define symmetry and placement for the next steps. Reference point addition. On the diameter line of the circle, measure and mark a point approximately 13 to 15 millimeters above the horizontal midpoint. This point corresponds to the height of the bottom gusset, which is 103 millimeters, and indicate where the gusset will connect to the body of the bag. While the gusset should not start at the center of the circle, in rounded body shapes, avoid starting the gusset at the exact horizontal center. Instead, begin the gusset slightly above the midpoint, ideally at the same level as the shoulder strap attachment. This prevents the bag from leaning or tipping forward instead of hanging straight, and helps maintain a clean, balanced silhouette when carried. Gusset dimensions. Now let's define the dimension for the side gusset. Set the upper gusset width to 44 millimeters and the lower gusset width to 60 millimeters. Based on the reference image on your concept sketch, this gentle taper creates a clean structure side panel, while the wider base provides a stable foundation for the canteen bag's rounded body. These dimensions also ensure visual balance and function depth when the bag is viewed from the side. Internal line placement. Draw an internal line to mark the starting point of the lower gusset. This line should align with the horizontal diameter of the body, 103 mm from the base, to ensure balance and accurate gusset placement. Next, select the center vertical line of the gusset and click the Unfold function to create the full gusset shape. Measure handle total length. Start by drawing a vertical reference line for the handle drop height, 71 mm, using the base polygon tool. Next, use the internal polygon tool to draw a smooth curved line from the point where the handle tip meet the bag body to the top center of the handle. Measure this curved line to confirm the half total handle length, in this case 150 mm. This step ensures the handle has an ideal grip length and maintains visual balance with the rounded body. Strap pattern creation. Now create a separate rectangular pattern to represent the strap. Set the length to 150 mm and the width to 21 mm, ensuring the strap feels proportional to the rest of the design. Handle tip formation. Begin by sketching one half of the handle tip according to your design. Then select the center vertical line of the handle and use the unfold function to create a symmetrical full handle shape. Handle positioning. Now that the handle shape is complete, it's time to place it on the bag body. Measure 41 mm outward from the horizontal center line and position the handle at this point. It's important to note that the handle is not placed straight up in a perfectly vertical or parallel position to the center line. As you can see in the image, it is set at a slight angle, which helps create a more natural and balanced look when carried. This angle placement also makes it more comfortable and practical when grabbing the two handles by hand, so it feels easier and more natural to hold. By carefully setting it this way, you ensure both comfort and a nice visual balance for your bag. We take your idea and turn it into a production-ready pattern using industry logic. This course is perfect if you want to become a handbag designer or start your own brand. Visit kazuyonakano.jp for course details. Book a free Zoom consultation. I'd love to hear your goals and help you begin. Contact me at kazuyonakano.jp/contact.